There is a quiet power that flows beneath every thought, every emotion, and every heartbeat you feel. It's not something you can see or touch, yet it shapes everything you experience. Most people drift through life unaware of it, reacting to the world instead of creating it. But the truth is, reality bends to the rhythm of your inner energy. The way you feel, think, and vibrate determines what the universe mirrors back to you. Tonight we will journey inward, beyond logic and noise, to discover the source of that power, the energy within you that can shape your world, transform your path, and awaken the creator that has always been there, waiting. Reality is not what you think it is. It's not a fixed, unchanging world made of solid matter. It is a living ocean of frequency, a field of consciousness responding to the energy that flows through you. What you see, touch, and experience is only the surface of a much deeper structure. Beneath every event, behind every coincidence, there is vibration, a silent code written in energy. Since the moment you were born, your inner energy has been translating that invisible field into the physical experience you call life. When your energy is in balance, the world reflects harmony. When it's clouded by fear, anger, or confusion, the external world seems to collapse into chaos. It's not punishment. It's resonance. The universe mirrors your state of being, perfectly, without judgment. Think of yourself as both the transmitter and the receiver. Every thought you hold sends out a wave. Every emotion you feel amplifies that wave. Together, they interact with the quantum field, shaping circumstances, attracting people, and creating the rhythm of your daily existence. You are not merely living inside reality, you are co-authoring it. Every moment, consciously or unconsciously. This is why awareness matters. When you begin to notice how your energy feels, when you pause and sense your inner frequency, you begin to step out of automatic living. Most people wake up and instantly dive into noise, notifications, worries, expectations. Their energy scatters before the day even begins. They don't realize that their attention is the paintbrush that colors the day. But awareness changes everything. Awareness is the first act of reclaiming control. It's the silent declaration that says, I am not just what happens to me. I am the one who experiences it. The moment you remember that, reality starts to listen. You begin to feel how energy moves through your body, the subtle tension in your chest when you resist, the calm expansion when you accept. You begin to recognize that your inner state is not a reaction to life. It is the foundation of life itself. Ancient mystics understood this long before science found the words to describe it. In temples of Egypt, Tibet, and Greece, initiates were taught that energy follows intention. They were trained to still their thoughts, to quiet the waves of emotion, until they could feel the living current of creation within them. In that silence, they learned that the universe does not speak in words. It speaks in vibration. Every belief you hold emits a signal. Every fear, every dream, every fragment of hope radiates into the field around you. You might call it the subconscious, or divine energy, or the quantum mind. The names don't matter. What matters is that you are constantly communicating with reality, even when you are silent. And so the first step to taking control of your reality is not about effort or struggle. It is about remembering who you are beneath the noise, beneath the labels, the stories, the identities. You are energy, aware, intelligent, eternal. The body is your instrument, the mind your lens, and emotion your compass. When these elements align, your frequency becomes coherent, and coherence is power. Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe slowly. Feel the space inside your chest. Notice that as your breath deepens, the boundaries between you and the world begin to fade. There is only awareness, vibrating softly in the infinite now. That vibration is where creation begins. That is the true architecture of reality. Once you understand that reality is shaped from within, the next step is learning how to master that flow, to become conscious of the energy you radiate and guide it with intention. The human energy system is not mystical poetry. It is a living current that moves through breath, emotion, and thought. It begins in the still center of your being, deep in the core of your body, where silence touches awareness. When you breathe slowly, when you soften the muscles of the face and chest, you begin to open that flow. It's subtle at first, a warmth, a pulse, a quiet vibration. But that subtle energy is the foundation of creation itself. Every thought you have carries a charge. Positive or negative, peaceful or chaotic, each one shapes the direction of your life force. You can feel this easily. Think of a moment of deep gratitude and notice how your body expands, your breath eases, your mind clears. Now, recall a moment of resentment. Feel how everything contracts, how your energy tightens. These micro shifts are not meaningless. They are the mechanics of manifestation. The state you hold most consistently becomes the frequency that your reality aligns with. To master inner energy, you must learn to pause before reacting. The pause is sacred. It is in that space between stimulus and response that creation truly happens. When something triggers anger or fear, most people respond instantly. They discharge their energy outward, scattering it into chaos. But if you learn to observe the sensation without feeding it, something extraordinary occurs. The energy that once controlled you becomes fuel for awareness. The fire that once burned you begins to illuminate you. Ancient disciplines like Qigong, yoga, and Hermetic meditation all teach the same principle in different languages. Energy obeys focus. Where attention goes, energy flows. If your attention is fractured, your energy becomes diluted. If your attention is anchored in presence, your energy becomes concentrated, and with concentration comes influence. This is why inner masters speak of the art of stillness. Stillness is not the absence of movement. It is the alignment of movement. Imagine your consciousness as a river. Most people live at the surface, where waves crash and currents pull them in random directions. But when you sink deeper, you find that the river below flows steadily, powerfully, calmly. That is where your true power lies, not in controlling the surface, but in becoming one with the deeper current. To train this awareness, practice energy observation. At any moment in the day, pause and sense what your inner field feels like. Are you expanded or contracted, light or heavy? When you feel imbalance, don't fight it. Simply bring breath into it. Inhale through the nose, letting energy rise from your lower belly up to the heart. Exhale through the mouth, releasing tension and static noise. Do this for 1 minute, and watch how reality softens around you. The more often you return to this inner awareness, the more reality begins to reshape itself in response. People who once drained you suddenly fade from your orbit. New opportunities appear without effort. You are not forcing change. You are aligning your frequency with a new pattern, and the universe rearranges itself to match. Energy mastery is not about constant positivity, it's about coherence. It means being aware even in discomfort, holding your vibration steady while storms pass through. In that stability, you begin to sense something deeper, a quiet intelligence beneath your thoughts. That intelligence is reality. It listens to every emotional signal you send. When you radiate calm, it responds with harmony. When you radiate chaos, it mirrors it. Over time, this practice transforms you from a passive observer into a conscious participant. You stop asking, "Why is this happening to me?" and begin to ask, "What is this showing me about my vibration?" That question alone shifts your frequency instantly, because it moves you from victimhood into authorship, and authorship is the signature of awakened energy. You are not a fragment trapped in the universe. The universe is expressing itself through you. The same energy that spins galaxies and forms stars is the energy beating in your chest. When you master that realization, not as a concept, but as a lived truth, you begin to walk through life differently. You speak slower. You listen deeper. You stop chasing and start magnetizing. You don't act from need, but from wholeness. To take control of your reality, then, is not to dominate it, but to dance with it. Energy is not meant to be conquered, only harmonized. When you learn to move with it, life stops feeling random. Every encounter becomes a mirror. Every delay, a teacher. Every silence, a doorway. This is the quiet mastery that the ancients called alignment, the moment when inner energy and outer world move as one breath, your will merging with the pulse of creation itself. Once you begin to sense and master the flow of your inner energy, the final step is creation, conscious creation. This is the moment when you realize that life is not happening to you, it is happening through you. Every choice, every thought, every emotion sends ripples through the field, sculpting the patterns that later appear as circumstances. Most people attempt to change their lives by rearranging the outer world, changing jobs, cities, partners, routines. But the outer world is only the echo. The real transformation begins in the vibration that creates it. You cannot fix the mirror by touching the reflection. You must change the image that stands before it. Creation begins with clarity. The universe responds not to vague wishes but to coherent frequency. When your energy is fragmented, when you want one thing but fear another, your signal becomes distorted. The field cannot echo back something that is unclear, but when your intention is pure, felt through every cell of your body, reality organizes itself to reflect it. So begin with stillness. Close your eyes. Breathe into your heart. Ask yourself not, what do I want, but what am I ready to embody? Because true manifestation is not about possession, it's about resonance. You do not attract what you want, you attract what you are. If you want peace, become peace. If you desire abundance, embody the vibration of gratitude for what already exists. The feeling always comes first, the form follows. The mind will resist this. It will ask, but how will it happen? That question belongs to the old way of living, to the illusion of control. Energy mastery works through trust, not force. You plant the seed in vibration and let the universe handle the unfolding. The moment you try to control how, you interrupt the current that's already aligning everything for you. To consciously create, practice energetic embodiment. Visualize not from lack but from fulfillment. Imagine your desired reality as if it already exists, and feel the emotion of it in your body. Anchor that emotion with breath. Let each inhale amplify it. Let each exhale release doubt. Act as if it's real, not in delusion, but in alignment. When your behavior matches your vibration, you accelerate manifestation. You'll notice that coincidences increase. People, opportunities, and synchronicities begin to appear effortlessly. This is not magic. It's physics on a higher octave. Your vibration broadcasts a signal that reorganizes probability itself. The more coherent you are, the stronger the signal becomes. However, conscious creation also requires surrender. You cannot micromanage the universe. Sometimes what doesn't happen is as sacred as what does. The path that feels like a detour is often the direct route in disguise. The more you trust the flow, the faster reality synchronizes with your inner state. Remember, your energy field is always speaking. Even when you are silent, your vibration tells the story of who you believe you are. If you believe you are powerless, life will echo that belief. But if you remember that you are consciousness itself, vast, infinite, luminous, the world begins to mirror that knowing back to you. This is the true meaning of taking control of your reality. It's not about bending the world to your will. It's about harmonizing your inner energy so completely that the world has no choice but to follow. Control is not dominance, it is alignment. The calm center of the storm that directs the wind without resistance. When you live this way, even the smallest acts become sacred. Drinking water becomes communion with life. Walking becomes meditation. Every interaction becomes an exchange of light. You no longer chase fulfillment. You radiate it. The boundaries between inner and outer dissolve until you realize there was never separation at all. You are the dreamer and the dream, the observer and the observed. The universe has always been listening to you, not to your words, but to your vibration. When your inner energy aligns with love, gratitude, and awareness, reality bends gracefully around you. And in that moment, creation ceases to be an effort. It becomes a natural expression of being. Now, take a slow breath. Let the air enter gently through your nose, fill your chest, and dissolve into the silence within. You've walked through the unseen corridors of your own energy, from awareness to mastery to creation. And now, here at the end, you realize there was never a true end at all. There is only awakening. Reality has never been separate from you. It has always been an extension of your inner field, the reflection of your vibration, shaped by every thought, every breath, every choice. The moment you understand this, life stops being random. Every experience, every person, every delay reveals itself as part of your own energies unfolding. Taking control of your reality isn't about forcing outcomes. It's about returning to the stillness that allows energy to flow through you clearly. When your inner frequency resonates with clarity, life organizes itself around that frequency. And in that calm alignment, even challenges become teachers. Pain becomes purification. Uncertainty becomes the sacred space where new realities are born. You are not a passenger here. You are the navigator of consciousness, steering through infinite possibility with the compass of awareness. The mind will still whisper doubts. That's its nature. But now, you know the deeper truth, that behind every doubt, every fear, there is energy waiting to be reclaimed. So as you move forward, remember this. You create not by doing, but by being. You influence not through control, but through coherence. And you manifest not from need, but from wholeness. Each time you center yourself in awareness, through breath, gratitude, or simple presence, you are tuning your frequency to the rhythm of creation itself. The more you live from that center, the more life reflects your highest energy back to you. When the mind races, return to the breath. When the world feels heavy, return to the heart. And when doubt creeps in, remember, the same force that guides the stars across the night sky flows within you. You are that light, ancient, eternal, awake. This is how you take control of your reality. Not through struggle, but through remembrance. Not through domination, but through resonance. Because the universe doesn't respond to words. It responds to who you are. So tonight, as the noise fades and silence returns, breathe softly and let the energy within you rise, not to escape the world, but to illuminate it. You are the creator, you are the field, and your reality begins now.